All right, and are you ready for our next comedian, everybody? We need a little bit more than that. You're at a sports event. Are you ready for your next comedian? That's more like it. That's what I want to hear. Keep that up. Because this person deserves it. She is killing it all over town. She's super funny and she's a sweetheart. She's going to be on the Bechtel set, which is a feminist show. It's super sick. That's going to be on March 11th. Give it up for Lindy Tongol!
Short sleeve, freezing the pound. Put the heat blasting,
Hello, sports fans! Shit, it is warm up here with this thing actually works. I kind of thought it was just like a little decoration, but it actually, I'm like, it's 10 degrees warmer there. Oh. You know, if I had 2 words to describe myself as a kid, 2 words I would have picked are sporty and queer. Yeah, thank you. Which is so appropriate because we're on the sports edition of the Queer AF show. Yeah. Yeah, I did, like, looking back though, I was a sporty kid, but I realized that most of the people who would refer to me as sporty were Christians. So it turns out I really could just use 1 word to describe myself as a kid, and that's dyke. Yeah, when I was in middle school, I tried out for a whole bunch of different sports teams, and I actually made it on all the teams I tried out for, but I also dropped all the teams. Yeah, I just couldn't do the locker rooms, you know? I just had so much anxiety going into the middle school locker rooms. And I know what you're thinking. And that's on Gay Panic. And you're absolutely right. It fucking was. I was gay and I was panicking. Yeah, so naturally I had to drop all my sports to take up being a panicking gay full time. Yeah. I wish I hadn't dropped sports though. I really wish I had stuck with like basketball. I was pretty good as a kid, and I think if I really had put my mind to it, maybe I could be in the WNBA. Yeah, I think I'm a great candidate for the WNBA. I'm competitive. I work harder than my male counterparts with half the pay and a quarter of the respect deserved. And you know what? Let's be real, y'all. I would make a stellar WNBA Hey Mama's lesbian. Yeah, there are not nearly enough lesbians in here for that joke. For those of you who don't know what a Hey Mama's lesbian is, it's essentially just the lesbian fuckboy. It is the fuckboy of the lesbian community. Take your average frat bro and smack a lesbian's vagina on him, and that is a Hey Mama's lesbian. Just picture this with a basketball and like 70 pounds leaner or like 5 inches taller. Oh, I would have dominated in the WNBA. Oh, yeah. You know, I actually did end up being a little bit of a jock in high school. Yeah, I got myself some varsity letters. Anyone want to guess my sport? Huh? Any sport guesses?
Tennis.
No, I did play tennis, but no. Huh? Wrestling. That is the fucking gayest thing ever for a lesbian. Love it. I know that some of you are thinking it, and you are absolutely right.
Lacrosse.
Marching band! Woo, 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 woo! Tweet! Benton Hut! Oh, yeah. I got myself some varsity letters from marching band. I got myself that sweet varsity duffel bag from marching band. I got myself them bitches in marching band. Oh, yeah, the flag squad loved me. Oh, yeah. Fun fact, I actually ended up calling them flaggots by the time I graduated high school. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. You know, believe it or not, I'm fairly athletic still nowadays. Yeah, I try to get outside every single day and go running. My mouth. I talk a lot of shit, and I am damn good at it. But you know what I've been thinking about lately? When did we all simultaneously agree to stop digging our holes to China? When did we all stop doing that? You know, don't get me wrong, I'm actually pretty glad we all stopped, because I don't need any more Jordan Peele us type shit here. No, thank you. No more holes like that. But wouldn't that be such a good sport, competitive hole digging? Ah, man, someone get Shia LaBeouf a shovel. I want to see that boy dig in real time. Straight white men. Straight men. Ugh, men. Ugh. I thank my lucky stars every single day that I ended up gay and not straight. No, I could not be with a man. That is not for me. Go figure. I've never been with a man, but I have lived with one. A very average human straight boy. And you know, I learned a lot from that living situation. First thing I learned is even after men shower, they still reek like ass sweat. I finally understand Old Spice. They really do need that much. Second thing I learned is that if you are not careful, you will become his mother. Yeah, oh my gosh, the number of times he would be on a 16-hour video game binge in his bedroom, and I would have to turn off the Wi-Fi to get him to come out of his room to do his dishes. That's mother shit right there. And you know, the third and most appalling thing that I learned from that living situation is that straight boys like to drink whole fat cow's milk like it is water. I'm not even joking, y'all. This boy's mom would bring to our apartment every single week 6 half-gallons of whole fat cow's milk. I do not drink whole fat cow's milk, which means that all of this would be gone by the weekend and it was solely him. To put that into perspective, the average human needs to consume 5.5 gallons of water every single week. This boy was drinking 3 of those gallons in whole fat cow's milk and the other 2.5 in Monster energy drinks. Yeah, no wonder his pee was fucking brown. That's one pee you wouldn't want, Mac. No. I think that oh man, there's so many reasons I could never be with a man, but I think that this interaction was the cherry on top for me. And it was one day I went to go do my laundry while I was living with him, and I just noticed that he happened to leave all of his clothes in the dryer, and that was cool. I was just gonna go put him on his bed for him, no biggie. So I open his door, and I come to see the messiest room I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, the only room messier is the Oval Office. It was, y'all, it was crazy. He had, like, crumpled up Monster cans everywhere. He had used tissues everywhere. He had a half-eaten birthday cake with a fork in it just out sitting on his desk 4 months after his birthday. It was terrifying. But, you know, I'm a determined lesbian, so I put my head down, took his clothes, I started walking over to his bed, when all of a sudden, my foot goes... I look down to see that my bare toes have slipped right inside his used fleshlight. And it was crusty! Wash your sex toys, y'all. I'm Lindy Tongol.